What's up guys, Shay Stevens here, PDGA number 77522, and today we're checking out the Yetter layout for 2024. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so we are checking out the course in preparation for the Yetter, which in all honesty, or full disclosure, I'm not playing this year. I've taken myself out just because I've talked about I'm having trouble controlling my drivers, and you definitely need your drivers on lock if you're playing Tyler in the Yetter format. It's all longs to C's. But I want to come out here to check out the course. I am playing doubles with a friend. It's more casual. And then, the club has been doing a lot of updates on the course. There's some new tee pads, maybe some new positions. So starting out, we're going to play the east side, then I'll probably come back later this week and check out the west. But starting off, hole one, C pin is 490 feet out to shooting to the right. So the players just put a putter out the gap and then play from there. So we're going to go Envy. All right, nice and smooth. Tee pad has been repaired. Finally, the front left corner has been fixed, so I can stand there again, which is nice. All right, little weak, but should be able to work that. Yeah, I would have give me like 10 more feet, and I would have been a lot happier. So basket's out to the right here. So there is a straight shot kind of sucker gap, but it has opened up a bit. So you could flex a forehand down there, I think, if you wanted to. But I think the safe play is just to go up and around. There is OB long of the basket, which stinks. So I'm gonna try and check myself. Let's go with a nice standstill terror, I think. And probably have to actually walk it. Get a little bit of a walk up into it. I just gotta make sure I don't clip this tree on the way by. Let's see. Whew. Hit the guardian tree, and it looks like I hit pretty decent. Yeah, super happy with the result. Just hit inside the little gap here. Gave myself a look for birdie. And this is one you definitely just don't want a bogey, but birdie feels really good on. And that's a good one to start the round.
Hey guys, Future Shay here. So it looks like I missed the record button on hole 2's tee pad. My apologies. I usually throw a full flex entropy through that right gap to beat that guardian tree, but I really got to send it. So today I tried a pyro instead and found the shot to be a lot easier. Didn't have to put as much juice into it and was able to control it through the gap. It actually gave the basket a good scare and still left myself with a makeable putt.
Yeah, that was the ideal shot. That just felt so smooth. I usually really have to like put effort into an entropy. Just smoothing the pyro on that little baby Annie flex. Say, probably gave me a little bit of an ace run, just a little short. 2 for 2. And on to hole 3 is a par 5. Just kind of gradual turning fairway to the right. OB the whole way down left side. Sign says 848. I think it might be a little further actually, because I don't think I've shown it on the channel yet. They redid the C-pin green, and it is gorgeous. All right, so I have changed my play up on this hole a little bit. I've been hyzer flipping up links up the middle, and I always air to the right, and I find it just puts me short and right and pinches me off. So I'm going to try a reactor on a baby Annie, just kind of work it down the left side, hopefully finish somewhere towards the A-pin, maybe a little past it. So throw a little inside. So I'm gonna be on the right side, but much further than I would have been with the uplink. Let's see what I can do from there. All right, guys, we got lucky and actually fought back out, which is great. I'm literally pin high to the A-pin, so right where I want to be, even with the miss. I'm a little tight on the the edge here. Goal is to play something out and around on Anheuser, carry the B-pin. Hopefully, worst case scenario is I hit something and land near the B-pin, which isn't bad, but I'm trying to just bite off more distance, and I'm trying to favor the right side because I think that has more opportunities than the left. It's really thick. So let's get some good footing. Taking the relay here on Anheuser, get it started, and just let it do relay things, hopefully. I went nose up with it. Ooh. Ooh. But got some love from the trees, and I'm on the green for the B pin. Alright guys, tried to find a good angle for you. So yeah, I got lucky. I don't think it would have gone out of bounds, but had I kept pushing forward, it would have been just that, it's like just pencil tree heck in there. Like you are just poking and hoping to get out at that point. So I think I hit this tree, shot me back, and I rolled out to here. So it's not terrible. I would prefer a forehand, but I don't like where this tree is. So just gonna try and hyzer flip through the gap. And again, just distance is all we're going for. This is my third shot on the par 5. So ideally I'd be putting after the next one, but I really doubt it. It's just a tight gap to hit and then really thick down there. Didn't flip it up all the way. I should have checked my swing. I was afraid of hitting the tree. But good distance. I should be able to pitch up and down from there. Yeah, so this is definitely an East Coast par 5. You know, not even 1,000 feet, but it is just such a technical hole. Just that gradual move to the right. Got to watch out for the out of bounds. The rough is thick. And it's crazy. That shot you just saw me throw, when I spotted the Yetter in the past, I've seen pros land basically where I was just throwing my third shot from. So yeah, it's very humbling. Like the craziest one I think was Elijah Hogan, if you know him from out Lehigh area. Just, I think he ripped like a beat up enforcer or something. And I was standing at the A pin and just seeing that disc going over my head by 40 feet and moving really humbles you up. So yeah, just a great hole though. And you'll see here this green, really beautiful. It used to be right about where we're walking now. So we can spin. So it used to be up there on that embankment. Good finishing hole, but they decided to move it back further and put it up on like this rock wall there you see. Really beautiful green. Now, unfortunately, I managed to get into the rough here and do a very nice thorn bush, very robust. Don't know how I'm gonna do the camera angle, guys. Sorry, there's like a wall of stuff behind you. I found like the best outcropping I could. But probably just gonna be doing like a little step out forehand. Go electron entropy. Actually, boop. Let's go. So I put you in the bag. Say, whoop. Shout to Groundbound. Thought it was one of those like, you know, silly gimmick player pack items. Really enjoying it, especially in situations like this. I gotta go down to one knee to get my lie. There we go. So as comfortable as you can be with, you know, thorns up and down your back and butt. All right. Ooh, kissed it. Dang it, a little inside. It's gonna be a putt, but a long one. Now I gotta free myself. All right, so I think I'm outside the circle on this one, trying to save the par. 6 honestly isn't gonna feel bad. I've taken much worse, and there is OB behind the basket. But it's going to take a lot of oomph for me to even get it there. So I don't think I can. I think I can run this safely without having to worry about going out of bounds. Good run. All right, go tap that in. All right, taking a 6, but I'm okay with it. All right, hole 4, soggy bottom. Par 4, 484 feet, just a kind of bends 45 degrees right in front of you there to the right and just goes down this hallway of trouble. Yeah, there's a OB road to the left and then just a slope down into a swamp on the right. See, this one really beats up a lot of players. I think I'm going to go beat up Envy, just try to make to the corner. Anything to the right's bonus. But yeah, we're trying to get to that first landing zone. We'll play for there. I usually play this hole for par. Oh, a little inside. All right, I'm on like, there's like a little landing there. Hopefully I can just chip out of it. All right, guys, welcome to the jungle. Like I said, I'm lucky there's this tier you can land on. Maybe some trees will save you, because you right there is a drop off to a natural spring, about 15 feet to the right, and things get really bad down there. So yeah, just trying to get to the fairway. That tree is perfectly placed. Hopefully I can just beat it left or right, just get out in the fairway. That was ideal. All right, guys, when I said it was ideal, I meant it. This is a spot where I usually play to if I'm like pinched up high on the left side, or you know, just don't like the angle I have. So I'm lucky I was able to get here from down low because it's thick down there and I had that nice window. So from here, dead center, I'm just gonna blast a fission reactor, basically right at the basket. Try to keep it pretty low so that way tree kicks don't kill me. There is OB left I have to worry about, and a dramatic slope to the right again. So hopefully this kind of plays into the hill just a little bit and checks up. Shout out to the club, they got the wood chips down, so roots aren't as terrible. Beat it. Just got it. All right, so that was 3. That's a lucky me. I got a good forward push, I guess. Maybe caught some of that stuff here on the edge of the fairway and it put me back here. I got a putt. Yeah, I will take that for every time. All right, guys, we have our first change of the course. Hole 5's got a new tee pad. So the long used to be up there. You can see the gravel where it used to be. So they brought it back about, say, 30 feet or so. And you're no longer elevated, so that's a change. Did they get rid of the, I think they got rid of the cattle chutes. Yeah, they're not there anymore. So now you just have natural fairway on the right-hand side. I do kind of miss the chutes. The name of the hole is cattle chute. I do like this change just because it was a very soft par 4, like the top of the MPO last year. We're throwing mids and fairways and having eagle putts. So yeah, bringing it back a little bit more should add some more challenge. I think I'm just gonna go fairway driver up the gut. So let's go fission volt. Hopefully get a little drift to the right. But yeah, we're trying to bite off some distance here. Oh, thank you, tree. But not that tree. Definitely early release that one. All right, sorry guys for the angle. There's a very large down tree here that I can't really set up behind. But I'm right here. Basket's over there. And again, I'm just going for distance. There's one tree that's in like a perfect spoiler spot. But let's just see if I can get down to that, like that sunny spot. Tree stopped me, but good distance. All right, good push. I think I'm just gonna try and get a flip up envy through the right gap. There is a sneaky forehand line, but it's really tight. Let's see. Oh, off the log. All right, I might have shorted it, but I'll have a look at least. I've got a tricky look here. Do I go to straddle putt or do I straight on it? I think we're gonna go straight at it. Nice. Putting is saving me today. Okay, hole 6, 400 feet. Little change, we got the tee pad upgraded, which is nice, so no more slippery concrete. So looking forward to that. And this one is just put a pyro down there through, basically towards that tree and let it break in the middle. Just gotta hit the gap. Ooh, I would have liked that to be higher. Oh, bad kick. Oh, that's gonna be out of position. Yeah, this is really not good position, guys. Usually, I mean, I'm feeling it now. There's usually like a strong crosswind right to left off that tee, so that would usually push the pyro. But it's kind of dead today, so didn't really feel it. And unfortunately, or I'm sorry, didn't really help me, so I didn't get that throw I usually get and pushed long. So I'm just gonna try, play for position again. 4 is an ideal score at this point. Should have, I'll do it at the ground bound. All right. Yep. 4 is 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 All right. Should just be a hyzer into the green. So I could have gotten cheeky with like a forehand hyzer flip, but just being here in the fairway is worth it. I mean, it's like a 150 foot or maybe 175 foot up shot from here. So just gotta put an entropy under the basket and get out of here at the par. Just like that. Really happy there. Just, you know, recognized the situation was not good for birdie, played it smart, and got a stress-free par. What's up, guys? You good? Hole 7 and I have a love-hate relationship. I'm waiting for the love part, but yeah, this one is crazy. You've seen the green before in my past videos. It's elevated basket overlooking the Chamonix Creek, basically. So OB down the back. The left is just a hill that you don't want to be down. And my play is, again, force over, a little reactor. Basically trying to recreate hole 3 shot, maybe a little more to the left just to give more time to work. But I'm just trying, if I get to the B pin, I am happy, and I'll probably lay up. Low. All right. But honestly, that's the safe play. You'll see this green is one you don't want to mess with too much. I call this upshot. Not today, Satan. Just, yep, right into the base. For perspective, you guys are basically on the B pin right now. And this is why you don't mess with the screen. I would love to see it wood chipped up just for a little mercy, just to maybe grab a disc, but yeah, the rollaways can jump over that log real easy and get ugly. Hole 8, 505 foot par 4, down into the ditch on the right, and then you have two choices. You have a wide fairway to the left, or you have a straight shot through a really narrow tunnel. Kind of depends where the drive lands, what choices you have. I'm trying to force myself to throw drivers, so I can usually get away with just beaming a reactor down there and hopefully getting some play off the hill. But I want to try and throw my rhythm, get a little turn out of it maybe, and hopefully get down there, maybe by the B pin. That would be cool. Split it. That was not the intended line. Just want to be honest. But dang, did it work out well. All right, so I still got the case of the lefts going on my drivers. So we get it, your car's loud, you're cool. All right, I must have got hung up on a tree. Can't complain though, this is luckier than I should have been splitting that early gap. So there is the wide gap, but it's way tight to even try it. It's more work to get around. So I'm gonna try and express lane the uplink straight through here. Worst case scenario, as long as I don't hit, there's one tree I'm looking at I don't wanna hit. As long as I beat that one, I should be able to chip up and down if things go south. Oop, uh-oh. I gave that no hyzer, but still it should be enough forward push to just chip something out into the circle. All right, yeah, so then the Chamonix Creek does play out of bounds on this hole. Luckily, that's not an issue for me, but there is a dirty play because there's a bit of a coast where you can actually throw out around and land on the rocks and then just play a hyzer into the screen. So just a little insider knowledge if you had to play it. But I know a lot of people end up here, so I'm leaving a present for them. Let's go. That's a good spot. Whew. Now let's get up and down and get out of here. Or in. Dang, good upshot. I actually had to go back and look at the footage to figure out where this thing went. I was looking up in the rocks. I thought I had it parked. Must have got a little bit of a roll over here. So a little bit of work. Yep, that'll do. And wrapping up the front 9, hole 9, par 5. It's under 600 feet, but you'll see it's a heck of a shape. You gotta go up the hill, down a ways, turns to the right, then goes down a hill to like an island-esque kind of green. They just put a bridge and it looks really beautiful. So the plays are either land short of the hill or go up onto the hill. If you land actually on the face of the hill, it stinks because it's just really sloped and lots of roots, so it's really hard to get power. I'm trying to commit the driver shots though, so we're going Fizzy Photon on hyzer. I just need to push this guy. Yes! All right. Good throw, good angle. Might be a little on the left side, but I hit the gap and I committed to hyzer. And I was just saying how bad the roots are, but they actually saved me, I think, by keeping me in the fairway, which is nice. Although I don't really have much to work with. So I think I'm gonna go fireball on a forehand flex. I just gotta pick my gap. Do I wanna go through this skinny gap or do I wanna go wide? I think I wanna go wide. Give me the biggest window to hit and give me a lot of angle on this boy. Oh, I nosed up and the tree killed it. Yeah, it's really hard to match the angle properly on a slope. All right, the plan has now changed to par save mode, so we're just gonna go deflector around the corner, hopefully. Use all your space to your advantage. Basket's over there, so my footing has to be here. Boom. Gives me a little more room. Just chipping a deflector around the corner, hopefully having a shot to the green. Oh, kind of babied it, but I should have a look. Hey, a new feature, the basket has been moved back a little bit. This is neat. All right, so a little bit of a change, not dramatic. So we're just trying to get around this corner, hopefully have a putt at it. Gonna take the anode just nice and floaty around, hopefully. Keep going. Oh, I clipped some stuff. Oh, might be OB. Just tickled some stuff on the edge. All right, guys, I got lucky. Found a little dry spot. Personally, if I was seeding, I would like stake this whole thing off and make this OB no matter what. Whew. Maybe I got lucky and like ramp the bridge or something. And yeah, shout out to Jack Schaefer, Troop 99. Putting in the new bridge, it's looking great. All right. Whew. Oh, I love my putters. How am I doing this? That's a spider web. So yeah, that's gonna wrap up this front nine. Crazy bug flying around. Yeah, doing pretty well. I'm happy with the play. Kind of regretting that I pulled out of the tournament now, but the back, you're definitely gonna see a lot more drivers out of me. So that's gonna be the real test. And if wheels are gonna fall off, I expect that's where that'll happen. So stay tuned for that. But for now, back to Shay.
So yeah, pretty respectable front nine given the Yetter layout. I'm seeing flashes of my old driver game, but nothing consistent yet, so I keep working on it. But I'm really happy with just accepting situations as they come. I was really proud of myself that round. You know, bad breaks happen, like hole 3. You know, I had that really tricky upshot. You know, I put myself in the thorns, kicked a tree, and left myself a really long uphill par look that I couldn't pull down. So I just accepted, hey, I'm taking a bogey. No big deal, move on. And also accepting the good. That is something I do have trouble with. Like hole 4, I was not expecting to par that, especially being, you know, in early on that slope on the drive, just having to chip out. And, you know, I got lucky on that third shot. I either kicked a tree or got some great ground play that got me in the circle, and my putting was on. So got a par that I wasn't expecting. And a lot of times I'll beat myself up like, you didn't deserve that. You got lucky. You know, you caught the edge at just the right angle and it worked out for you. You got to take the good with the bad too. So don't be afraid to, you know, take them when the course is giving them. So really happy about that. We'll see how I do in the back nine. Gonna be a lot more driver throws, like I said, and also the wind is going to be a factor. So stay tuned for that, guys. I hope you enjoy it. But with that, I want to thank you for all your support. If you have any questions for me, reach out. I'll do my best to answer them. Take care. Thank you to my sponsors. For all your disc golf needs, check out Phoenix Discs and Foundation Disc Golf.